Hello everyone, I'm back again, Kdubz1298, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. For today's comment question today, we're going to wrap up the mini-series with what is your favorite grass-type starter Pokemon? My personal favorite, Venusaur. Now, Venusaur I don't use very much because it is in the OU and it is most likely used in the sun, but however, though it can be used out of the weather and is very, very powerful at the same time. Most likely the offensive type, Solar Beam and Grows and stuff, but also going to run defense, Leaf Seed, Substitute, and a whole ton of other good stuff like Toxic and can absorb Toxic Spikes also. So if you're a grass type starter, please comment below. Anyways, for today's match, we're going to UU battle again, and this team, you guys have seen it a lot of times already, but I'm going to give you guys another battle with this team. It's very, very awesome. So if you guys want to see announcements on that team, announcements video is also in the bottom right hand corner of this video and in the description. Anyways, on his side of the team, I'm battling against Randinator45. His link will be in the description to his channel, so you guys can go check him out. His name's also known as Rasa Polly, so yeah. Now, on his side of the team, he's got Heracross, Gallade, Victini, most likely the offensive types, and Cresselia, Registeel, and Milotic as a defensive type. So I'm going to have to watch out mainly for the Victini and Heracross, knowing that they can usually hit very hard the physical side. Victini can also sometimes carry the physical, but usually sometimes special, but usually it's physical. And let's get this battle started. I'm going to lead off with my usual lead, the Crobat, as he does lead off with his Milotic. I'm going to switch out here just because I know Milotic is mostly defensive, and I know Braveheart can't kill us in one shot, so I'm going to go with a U-turn, just switch out to my Roserade, knowing that if he does go for an Ice Beam here, he can't do too much damage to me because I am especially defensive. Now he's going to go with Ice Ball, and that's really weird because Milotic don't carry Ice Ball, and in fact I don't think he can learn Ice Ball. He told me it was a mishap, and this turns out here to be a really bad mishap for him because like Rollout, you're forced to stay in for the duration of all 5 turns until you miss. And unfortunately here it does not miss any of them. He could hit his second Ice Ball and Kdubz here, even though it does double in damage, it's still not doing a lot, even especially with my Giga Drain recovery. Now I do about 60%, 65% to his Milotic, so an easy Giga Drain will be killed off in the next turn. And unfortunately for him, as I said before, he can't switch out or do anything and just let a free kill his Milotic. He's gonna bring in his Victini, his Registeel now, his Registeel, and that gives me actually a free chance to hit a Spike. He should have probably switched his Victini and started me out with the V-Create. That is totally fine though. He's going to go with a Stealth Frost, knowing that I don't have a spinner on my team, and I have Pokemon such as my Arcanine and my Crobat that I usually switch now a lot. Now he's going to go into his Victory, the Victini, as I do go for a second layer of Spikes. He definitely wants to turn me out with a V-Create, so I'm definitely going to switch out. I'm going to go into my Swampert here, as he does, I think, predict that, and go for the Zen Headbutt. Now, his Zen Headbutt does a little damage to me, not too much, but a little more than I really wanted to. And look at him here, he may be Choice Banded, thinking away, or maybe Choice Card, I'm not sure. He didn't have any Life Recoil, and that didn't much, maybe not too damage for a Choice Band, so I'm thinking Choice Scarf. I'm going to go with a Waterfall now, just thinking that, you know, the rest of the team really doesn't have anything to take one, knowing that his Milotic did die earlier, so he goes into Registeel, does about decent damage to it, and then now go for the Earthquake, just predicting him not to switch out or anything because it did do too much damage anyway. So he's gonna go for the Toxic now, and I almost killed with the Earthquake, ensuring me a kill next time with my Waterfall, because if I just switch it into Cresselia or anything to take my Earthquake, I can go with the Waterfall and do some damage to it. Now he's gonna go for the Protector to do some toxic damage to me. That's a pretty good play on his part, because right here, after all the leftovers recover, he's actually going to want to switch out here, knowing that he can take at least one more Spikes entry hazard here. And then he'll be something, you know, to take more hits, to Toxic Stall my Swampert a little bit more, because he doesn't have too much to take on my Swampert at all. He is going to Cresselia, as I do go for the Waterfall, and does a little less damage. I'm thinking, again, this Cresselia is a defensive variant, and I'm going to watch out for that because, you know, usually them are especially defensive if I'm correct. So I'm definitely going to want to hit it on the other side. I'm going to go into my Registeel here, just thinking maybe see what it can do, maybe for a Psychic, Shadow Ball, I don't know what exactly it's going to do to me, but he goes for a Substitute, and that is scary because Cresselia with max HP is way over 400 to 1 HP. That means even if I go for 100 HP Seismic Toss, I won't be able to knock out a sub in one shot, which means he can set up a free Calm Mind on me, as he does know that he's going to set up one, and after he had leftover recovery and my not really leftover recovery, he's going to go for another second Calm Mind. That really threatens me because I'm not exactly sure his other two moves. I know he has probably like Sidekick or Shadow Ball as one of his moves, and then maybe Moonlight as a recovery move. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll have to find out later. Now I'm gonna go with Seismic Heart and just knock out the sub as he does, you know, go for another Calm Mind. I'm gonna go to my Arcanine here, just predicting him either go for a sub or attacking move, knowing that I can probably live one. He does make a good play, he just go for a sub, knowing that it takes me 2 turns to knock it out anyway. I go to my Arcanine knowing that Crunch will obviously KO the sub from that range because it is super effective, it's Life Orb, and he doesn't have any defensive boost. That is great for me. Now, he's going to go with another substitute. I'm not really sure why. Maybe he predicted me to do something. I really don't know. That's a really questionable play right there. But that's fine. I'm going to go for another Crunch just to get some, you know, knock out the sub again. He's going to get a little more Life Orb recoil on me. But as you guys do see here, it did not matter because he's going to go for Psychic right here. And this is why Cresselia isn't the best special attacker in the world. You do have +2 special attack, but still, not really much special attack investment. I live with 20 HP, gonna go for the Flare Blitz, knowing that it's the only Pokemon again. Milotic, I think, is dead, or he has one of the Pokemon, Victini, that resists the Fire type move, but again, it's an awesome effective Victini, so it's not gonna be taking a Flare Blitz too well. Knock out the Cresselia to double down. I'm gonna go to my Swampert. He's gonna go into the Galate, and he's gonna go with Swords Dance, and that again is very scary. Another set of Pokemon that do go for the Earthquake, knowing that Galate is more especially defensive than defensive, and that nearly KOs it again. Gives me another safe free turn to go for a Waterfall. Take some toxic damage right there, and he does now go for a +2 close combat, revealing mostly that he is the Life Orb variant instead of the Leftovers, because Leftovers usually carry Drain Punch. That's actually great information for me because he lives again with a sliver, just a tiniest sliver. As I do with my Crobat, I go with a quick attack just in case that this Galate has Shadow Sneak. I didn't want any damage done on my Crobat, so just go with a quick attack, knock it right out, knowing that I'll outspeed it with a priority. That's great for me. Now he's going to go into his Victini, knowing he can take at least 1 quick attack, and I do go to my Roserade as Death Fodder, predicting a V-Trade, but then he makes a questionable play again and goes with a Fusion Bolt. Now, he definitely should have went for the V-Trade, knowing both my Arcanine and my Swampert died, so I don't have anything to take one. He's going to go into his Heracross now, so I just do go for my 3rd layer of Spike, ensuring that Registeel later, when it comes in, it'll take so much entry hazard that it will die to the Spikes. He does show me as the Flame right here, which is actually not the choice variant. He actually has Guts boosted Mega Horn, gonna easily knock out my Roserade from that range. It's a stab. It's not super effective, but Roserade doesn't have the best defensive typing in the world. Now I'm gonna go to Fire Blast with my incoming Azelf. I am choice crossover. I'll speed the Heracross, no problemo. Luckily I don't miss, because if I did miss and he did his Mega Horn, my Azelf would have been roasted, and I would be in big trouble right now. But I'm just going to switch out right here, predicting another victory. I'm going to go into my Registeel as Death Fodder, as I do have my Crobat and my Azelf, the 2 Pokemon I need to ensure my victory. He's going to go for the U-turn, and that's another very questionable play right there, because again, my 3 Pokemon can't take V-Create. That's what's really, confusing me. Why didn't he go with V-Create this whole match? He's going to go right into his Registeel as Death Fodder, so switch back into his Victini. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do now, as I'm just going to leave it in here, knowing that he's under 100 HP. He's going to go for Seismic Toss and easy KO. He goes with another Fusion Bolt now. That is weird. He goes with another Fusion Bolt of V-Create. I don't know if he cared V-Create this whole match or not, but he definitely should have went for it. Anyways, I just go with the Seismic Toss. That is a great game. So a great game, Radinator 45. Remember to go check him out, answer the comment question today, leave a like on this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out more of my videos and be notified whenever I upload. So I'll see you guys later. This is Kdubz1298 saying peace.